Hello, good afternoon. Today I am here to share with you some ideas about art and graphics. I want to show you here in this room that I'm sure that in your screen you can see how this room was looking before and how is the after coming. Now here I am inside of the same room. Maybe you look around and it doesn't look the same, but I want to share and give you some tips and ideas of what we did here in this room. Starting from this wall here. This wall, as you see in the picture, it had nothing. This is a board. This is not brick, it's a board. The first thing that we did was to paint everything white. After, I came with this idea to create a pegboard. What is a pegboard? There is this kind of wood that is very thin and it has holes on it. With this idea, you can create a place to make shelves. To put your things, you can do in a kitchen, where you put your plates and your cups. You can make it in a room where you put all your things organized. You can do anything out of this pegboard. And then, if you want to make a shelf, then you put the wood and then you put this one resting on top. And then you can put anything there. It can be a vase of a flower. You can make it bigger, where you can have your plates, your cups, whatever you like. This is one idea. Now I want to show you this. This is small vases and made with what? Toilet paper roll. I know that this one is a bit thinner, this one is thick, but it's the same material. Sometimes these ones you can find where there is paper that it comes in that big roll. I painted inside. I took a decorated paper and I covered everything. Let me bring it a little bit closer for you to see. It's made of this same material. After I did that, then I just put a little decoration there. I make 3. This one here, you can do anything as well. You can make it as a vase or maybe something to put your pens. Maybe you have your pens, your school books, so many things there. And then I did this one here. This is not a real vase bought in the shop, né? This one here is made with the same material but a little bit harder. You know the PVC pipe, the ones that you normally use there for plumbing? That white one that is very hard, you can also use that one. This one is the same material as this one that I showed to you, but a little bit harder. And now I did this. This is called mosaic, but you do with tiles. You can take tiles, you can break them into pieces, and then you create your own vase. And I want to share with you as well the table. We create this table, and how we did. In my hands I have a bracket. This is called a bracket. I'm sure you have seen this somewhere, maybe in your house, maybe on one of your friends, hardware. This and a piece of wood, you can just create a table, you can create a shelf, you can create anything that you want. Where there is these little holes, I am going to screw on the wall. And then the top, it will rest on top here. You see how simple it is. You don't need much, you don't need to spend much. The creativity is inside of you. From this side that I'm going to show you now, we didn't have anything as well. Now come with me, I'm going to show you this side. Before here, because here we don't have a running water, we didn't have a running water. So here I had a small bucket where we had a little tap where we would wash our hands. This area here that you see, it was empty. We didn't have anything. And then I asked a friend of mine, together with my husband, we built this division. Now see, the room is not big, but we are able to make a division here. So here I'm going to show you what we have inside. And here we have a waiting area. We call it a waiting area. Now from this side here, we did a toilet. Now before here was our basin for us to wash our hands, but now here we have our toilet. That wall, there is that one and this one here together. Before we had the chairs here, but now that we have a division, we have toilet and we have the waiting area this side. We make 2 areas in this space. Now here inside, come a little bit closer there, I want to show you something. A friend of mine helped us to create this basin here for us to wash our hands. We have running water now. And then I put a piece of wood and I put also the tiles here. The same way that I show you the vases, the same way. And then I did these mirrors. Just with a piece of mirror and a frame like this, that is called a cornice, very thin. We just glue with silicone. As you can see there in the pictures, the work that I did with these mirrors. That it took me also nothing and very, very little time. So we have a toilet this side and we have a waiting area this side. So you see that everything is possible. Sometimes we think that there is a difficulty to do things, but it's not difficult because the creativity is inside of you. So in the same way that we did this room, as you see the before, that it was a small room, it didn't have nothing, it was not looking beautiful. But when you look now, it's completely transformed. It's possible and you can do it. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.